Hey everybody, Scott Sandlin, HypnoThoughts Live. I am speed dating with hypnotists. This time, we're going two at a time. Simple, fun thing. There's so many great presenters. We have found that being the world's largest hypnosis conference, people say, I don't know what to pick. And so we said, okay, let's make it just like speed dating. You'll get to know them a little bit. You'll find out if you want to learn more, and then you can take it from there. And I'm joined with two guys that you've seen on the internet. They're active, they're vocal, they're fun as hell. And I'm excited to be talking with both of them at the same time. That's Jim Kellner and Grant Saunders. Jim and Grant, how are both of you guys?
I'm great. And I got to tell you, I know it is difficult to choose because there are so many good options. I'm going to make it easy for y'all. Just pick ours. That's it.
Oh,
done.
I should have just done this video first.
Drop the mic.
Well,
hey, Grant, you still with us?
Really
I think Grant froze again.
I'm still with us. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're there.
Oh, no.
No,
Yeah,
you're good.
I'm there. It's just about, I am on the road.
You are literally on the road. You are in a vehicle as we speak. And just start by saying, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your guys' very busy schedules to talk to this audience about your class. And let's just jump in. You guys are doing a pre-conference workshop about leveling up. So what are they leveling up? What's it mean? And what's in it for them?
Well, I'll go ahead and take that because I'm not sure. I don't want to hog all this, but if Grant wants to interrupt, please do.
It's about literally, a lot of people do these courses and then they're not.
You're good.
Oh, go on.
Local.
Yeah, it's literally about that. It's about leveling up. It's about a lot of hypnotists do the training courses, do the stuff, and then they're out in the wilderness for a while. This is about taking those skills, the business, the marketing, and really helping them kind of take it to that next level.
And I'll take.
Go ahead, Jim.
Excuse me, Scott. I was going to tell you that it's funny as I've talked to other presenters and other trainers and stuff, and it's almost a universal. We all kind of agree that one of the difficult things that we face as trainers and stuff is actually getting people to take the training that they've got, the hypnotherapy or the stage training, and actually start doing the work. And that's what we're really trying to do. We're trying to use some motivation, some pushing to get them out into the field, and then give them all the tools that they need to look professional. And that's the website, the professional videos, a white label product for opt-in, or we're going to help them create their own. So that kind of stuff.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm hearing, just like you are, is this idea that people are saying, okay, I've gotten good at hypnosis. Now what?
Momentum.
Right.
Yeah, the mentoring, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what we're all about, because it also includes some follow-up mentoring after that. So really just trying to encourage people to just get out there and start doing the work. One of the problems is, like if you're a real estate agent or a massage therapist or something, you go and get your training, then you go out in the field, and then you come back for continuing ed. And it doesn't seem to be that way for our profession. For a lot of people, they just never seem to get launched out there. And then when they do, maybe they don't have enough resources or time to actually put together a website, those kind of things. And so we're really trying to help them get started.
Yeah, really setting them up for success and making a lot of the things that are difficult or not obvious when you say, I want to become a hypnotist, making all of that easier for them so that they can do the good work. But I also know you guys.
So we can get that momentum going. So once they're doing it, they're actually doing it. They're getting those reps in rather than just kind of thinking, maybe I'll start later. Once they've got a new website, once they've got this, we do those things for them. So once that momentum's going, they're just getting those reps in. They're winning those little successes that builds that confidence, which helps them just really level up and do better.
Yeah, generating that momentum when you're first starting out is so important. And we've all had conversations with people who are either new or experienced, and we all hear the same thing, which is there's people who are sort of flat-footed and they don't know how to get started. And so they sort of stall out. And everybody who's become successful has a story of how that momentum turned and they were able to, and sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's design, sometimes it's something else. But you guys have done the work to make it easier for them to increase their odds so that they can get that momentum.
Yeah.
But I want to jump into one piece of this that I know about you guys is that you're both fun. And so I want to know about, like, this class will be fun. I know that, but I don't know why that's true. So help the people who don't know that you're fun, explain to them what's going to be fun about this class.
For me, I think it's just about the energy that we bring to it. It's real. There's no kind of masks, and we're going to kind of pretend to be like, like the Queen's English, and this is from real life experience, from hard knocks, from the mistakes, from we make mistakes, and that's the thing. A lot of trainers are teaching people how things work textbook, how things are perfect. We will tell you the times when we mess up. We will show you what happens when you mess up, and we're going to have fun at ourselves and with everybody else.
Right. And I'm kind of reminded of when I was doing one of my first professional speaking gigs, a colleague, a doctor in the office that I was working out of as doing my hypnotherapy, because he knew I was a stage hypnotist, and he said, well, is this going to be serious or is it going to be kind of funny? And I was like, you know what? Everything I do, there's going to be funny. I can't, I have to really work to turn it off. So yeah, it's it's going to be lighthearted, but serious when it needs to be. And because, both of us understand too, that's how people learn the best, is when they're having fun.
Yeah, that's totally true. And obviously in keeping with the spirit of HypnoThoughts Live, of sure, we're going to learn a lot, but that doesn't mean we have to stop having fun to learn. And I think you guys are totally congruent with that. Jim, if I can follow up with you on that a little bit though, what kind of material, like, Grant just mentioned some stuff like opt-in strategies and things like that. What else are the students going to be getting? Like, what are they going to be learning about in the class?
Well, we're also going to teach about certain things like social media strategy. How, I'm really a big fan of leveraging social media for success and visibility. And I think that's so important, in business, whether you're trying to sell to clients or even venues, if you want to be a stage hypnotist. I know some programs now, when I'm applying to a club or I want to get on a podcast or something, I include how many followers I have, for instance. I got 20,000 connections on various social media. So we're going to talk about how to increase those numbers and why it's important. We're going to provide, 3 videos where they can describe what they do to put on their website, their YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. Things like a business phone number, those kind of things. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, that's exactly
Okay.
To make it real for them, because the idea of, I want to level up, but how will showing up at this class help me do it? And Grant, is there anything that you want to add to that?
Yeah, it's about the real world skills, the stuff that, if you speak to someone about social media management or training, they will bombard you with loads of stuff that might work if you're in a different business or whatever. This is real stuff that we find, the strategies that work as hypnotists, about content creation, about what works, about putting your name, your face out there. Without all of the stuff that's just put out there to cause confusion, to get you to sign up to another course or another mastermind. These are the real things, step by step, to get you on your way.
I'd like to add to that, Scott, that they can I want to head over, just point this out. They can actually head over to the HypnoThoughts Live website, look at the pre-conference. They'll see the complete list of what we're providing. So we're providing a lot of knowledge, but we're also providing you with like tangible things, a professional logo. We're going to talk about how you actually work with and find a virtual assistant. I've got a virtual assistant that works for me. How do you find those people, and how do you hire them? How much does it cost? We're going to talk about using Fiverr people and how we use those to leverage your success. Because here's the thing: you're never going to level up if you're doing it all yourself. To get to that next level, you can only do so much. So we're also going to be talking about decisiveness and leadership, which I think are just critical to what we do, in the hypnosis community and outside the community. And then also public speaking. I know we have a lot of people that are still a little bit, especially hypnotherapists, maybe a little bit afraid, but we're going to give them some tips on that, because we also think that that's important for building your credibility out in the community. So you go to a Lions Club and do a lunch and learn or something like that. We're going to talk about that as well.
So like to the people who are watching this, like really think about what that is. You know, you've taken some classes, you've learned hypnosis, maybe even seen clients for a couple of years. You're saying, okay, I feel swamped, or I got into this to help people, and now I'm managing a website, or now I'm doing lead gen, or like whatever those things are. And you're giving that population of people the resources so that they can be more effective doing the thing that they really care about doing in the first place, and helping them like, how do I use Fiverr? How do I outsource? How do I get a virtual assistant? And what is a fair price? Like all those things that of course we can all learn the hard way. But
Right.
but you already did, so that we get to learn it the easy way from you.
Believe me, we did.
It's one of the,
Yeah, right.
Learn the hard way.
As did I, by the way.
one of the things that started this off, you know, that whole trying to get a good virtual assistant, that in itself is you know, a mastermind. Both
Yes.
me and Jim went through this for a while of, you know, trial and error, and that's the thing. Because if you didn't know, you would try it and then go, that doesn't work for me. So what you learn is from our mistakes. This is when you're trying to hire a virtual assistant. These are the things you need to have in place, so you can find the joy in the work that you do, and then you'll find that passion for marketing. You'll find that passion for the web. It then becomes easier to do it once you've kind of got that momentum going.
Yeah, and you're doing more of the fun stuff and less of the tedious stuff, because you get outsource that stuff that's hard for you, but doable for them because they're a specialist. It's a perfect model.
Yeah.
So Jim, you already said it. To people who are curious, go to htlive.net and check it out there. You'll get their bios. You'll be impressed by those. But more importantly, you'll see all the stuff they're bringing. It's so much value. And I'm thrilled that they're bringing all this to HypnoThoughts Live this year. And guys, I know you're both busy. So I just want to say once again, thanks for taking a little bit of time to talk with me and to talk with our audience about what you're doing this summer in Las Vegas. So thanks to both of you.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you for having us on as well, Scott. Yeah.
Of course. See you guys soon.
Awesome. Really looking forward to Vegas. See you later.